Hey guys, girls, and non-binary pals. We're back with Cryptic Critters, and today we have Mars, we have Giddy, we have Lex, and we have B. How is everybody feeling today?
Doing good.
Peachy,
Doing
ready.
alright?
Good.
Doing good.
I am very
Okay.
pleased. Well, I have already. Look at me. I'm getting so productive and everything. I've already rolled your initiative. I'm that prepared. Um,
Retro.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Very
So let's get into it. We actually have a new employee with us today with Cryptic Critters. Hello, Eliora. How am I pronouncing that? I'm so sorry.
So, Eliora, thank you, darling.
Eliora. Oh, okay. I will be sure to pronounce it properly. Welcome to Cryptic Critters. I see that you've already used some of your tickets at our item shop. It looks very fetching, I must say. I'm very jealous of your orb. The orb looks very, very good. Look, basically what we have today is we've got an old laboratory which was owned by a crazy scientist. Some of the unfortunate creatures inside have been affected by some of the unworldly magics that he was using on them, and unfortunately, some of his equipment has been left in the rooms behind each of them, where unfortunately they are rather aggressive towards anybody entering those rooms. Some of them he has managed to dispatch himself, and so of those. Rooms. There are nobody inside. No creatures, no nothing. But if you manage to kill any smaller enemies, then you will get 10 tickets for your entire party to split between you. If you kill any of the larger enemies, you will get 75 for an enemy. If you collect any of the treasures from inside of these rooms, then you will get 100 points, and you will also get 400 points for a little bonus extra towards the end. But you would need to get there first to fully appreciate the enormity of the task. As I say, not all of these rooms have got creatures in them, but you will need to walk all the way down the corridor to meet your end room and your exit. As always, if you do not make it out in time, or if you die in the rooms, don't worry, we will recover your body and we will revive you. But you will forfeit all of your tokens and tickets for this run. I hope that is clear for everybody. Um,
So kill things, find treasure, find science man.
oh, the science man is the one who is paying us to do this. He just doesn't want to get his
Oh,
hands
science
dirty.
man gives money.
He give money, yes, science man give money. He is the one who is funding our expedition into his uh, uh, laboratory, and I only ask that you are careful. It seems like some of these creatures have been smashing at the doors, and they're a little bit flimsy on their hinges. I fear that if you open any of these doors, that they may not be functional again to close. So you gotta be careful. Anyway,
I hit them back.
first in the order, we go past many, many, many creatures that you have not yet met. And we reach Fakubish. Fak, you are inside of this library. It is a room full of books and storage. There is nothing particularly of value in here, but you notice that half of the room is quite dark, and at that end, there is a door. The door appears to be unlocked. You may walk through whenever you wish.
I'm just gonna look around at all the books and just be like, "Blech." And I'll walk towards the door.
Nice. Just do you want a movie token? Do you want me to do it?
Oh, I forgot that I can move it.
Oh, and by the way, I've now enabled health bars for each of you to see on your characters. We'll be doing this going forward on Alan Dresser as well.
Yeah, I see that. I like
Huzzah!
that.
'Cause it's easier for you to see how hurt your colleagues are. So you've got
Especially Tabaxi says thank you.
you've got 40 feet of walk. You have moved 20. You've got another 20 if you wish. You might also dash if you want to. It's up to you which way you want to go. As you walk into this long corridor, you see the broken stone floor gives way to soil, but no real falling hazards to speak of. Pardon me, I'm just hiccuping right now. To the left and right, you see all the way down the corridor, there are doors that each are closed. They all look like they are holding tightly at this point, but the moment you go to open them, they will probably crumble and not be able to hold back whatever is inside anymore. So there is an inherent risk with opening any of these doors. However, the reward would be that you potentially get the treasure inside if you can make it in and out without dying, essentially. So it's up to you which one you go for. You have currently made it beyond your movement speed, so I'm guessing that you're taking a dash.
Yes. I wanted to kind of look at the doors. So could I just pause in between the first two and kind of look like, is there anything knocking on either one of them right now?
You may give me a perception check if you wish.
Okay.
It's a high DC to sense a creature on the other side of a door. But you meet it. You notice that the left-hand door has something inside and the right one doesn't.
Okay. We're gonna ease into this. I'm gonna open the right door and go inside.
Lovely. Well, that's a free object interaction. You can easily do that. You see that the room is a short and stubby room. Tiled floor, lots of sort of dissection equipment, lots of bloody saws. You see like black goop all over the place. It seems like this might have something to do with the magic that he's been using, this awful scientist. And at the back of the room, you can see that there is a treasure of sorts. Some of his equipment that he needs returning.
Yeah.
Do you go to the back of the room?
Yeah, I will.
All right, then. You go to the back of the room, and you collect a treasure. You've got an extra 100 tickets for the team.
Hey.
You have managed to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you've got another 15, so you could make it to here.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn.
All right.
Remember, everybody, you've got communicators, like little earpieces. You can speak to each other without needing to use message or sending or shouting down a corridor. You can just talk to each other. So if you have any information, you may just share it. Next in the turn order is Ronna Valgrim.
So Ronner's gonna take a step ahead real quick and sniff the books here and go, tattooed tree corpse. And follow our friend out this way. Now, let me just double check what my walk is and what I've got, because I think I've got dash with this fella.
You've got 25 walk.
Here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's where I can go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got dash, which does...
You're also a part rogue, so you've got cunning action. So you can cunning action dash.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Cunning action dash.
Yeah. So you could take a 25, but then you could also use your action to dash if you wanted to.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 would get you to the front of this door or somewhere on level with this.
Yeah, let's go right here and we'll head in here.
You open the door and you see on the dissection bench there is a pile of armor that is seemingly void of any occupant. But behind it on the wall you see that there is some more of the equipment that Vacubish has just managed to collect.
Alrighty. So that was 25 and 25.
Yes. So you've taken your bonus action dash, essentially.
Yes.
You have an action, but you don't have any movement right now.
Correct. Da, 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 da. Sorry. Can I do a perception check on the armor to see if there's anything fishy about it? Like, if I enter this room, is it gonna do something?
It wouldn't really be a perception. It would probably be more of a history or a nature check.
History or nature? Okay, history? Let's go with history.
Okay. Just hit a 15. 14.
Ah!
It's armor. It's armor. It's hard to really pass a great deal of knowledge about armor just in isolation. So, you know, you are aware that it is a full set of knight's armor. You don't really know much more than that.
Clunky.
It's right on the tip of your tongue. It's right there, like scratching an itch in the back of your mind. You couldn't quite place it though.
Okie dokie. Well, Ronner's gonna hold tight right there. Call back to the others. Say, there is armor in this room. And then that would be it for Ronner's turn.
Okie
I
dokie.
do believe.
Let me just create something here that I'll get back to in a second. Okay, then in the next in turn order would be Durda. What are you going to do, Durda? I have to skip past so many things that it sounds ridiculous every time. Dash forwards? Okay, great. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 that you've made? Or is that 20? No, that's 20. You've got 40 total movement, so you can move another 20. If you dash, then of course you can go 60. So that would make it to here. Right.
Okay, I'm dashing.
Lovely. Do you have any other action or anything else that you want to do? Any checks?
Not
Anything like
really,
that?
but I would like to smell my surroundings to see if there is any food nearby.
Smell your surroundings for food. Okay, give me a perception check. Let's see. Do you have... You don't have advantage on anything based on smell. Or at least I don't think you do. I am wondering. It's one of those things where it's like... You never check and then you get surprised by... Yes, I can, actually. Okay, well, with a perception check of 7, unfortunately, you are not very aware of what's going on. Right. I am going to put this here. Is there anything else that you wish to do at this point?
No, nothing that I can think of.
Cool. Right then. Let's see. I've just placed that there. Yeah, that could just be out of the way. Alright, great. Next in the turn order then is going to be Eliora. What's the plan, Eliora?
I'd quite like to do just a bit of a perception check of this room, if that's okay. Or maybe
Sure.
I'm just thinking more maybe around the bookcases that I'm surrounded by.
Okay. Give me a perception check. There's a ton of books here.
Great. I take stock of the ton of books, and I will follow suit and dash, and yeah.
Nice. Right.
To there.
So you're going to dash. You've got 30 walk. That would have been 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to where you are now. So you've got another 10. and then another 30 on top of that for the dash. So to there.
Yeah, up to there. Well, I'll go up to where I can, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I have to do just another perception check in just.
You do a perception
I may
check
be
if you
trying to
wish, sure.
gauge. I don't know what I'm trying to gauge. Oh, great.
It's a musty old corridor. It's full of broken slabs and a lot of broken doors. You don't really know much more about it than that, to be honest. What you can
Someone
tell
doesn't
is
like
that
to take care of this place.
the two doors that you can see have been opened by Fak and... sorry, I've forgotten your name now. Ronna, that's it. You see that those doors have crumbled and fallen off their hinges already.
Delightful. Guess I'll finish my turn there. Thank you.
Lovely. Now, we are going to do our lair action. Which is a 3. Here, let me reveal that to all of you. This is the lair action. Right now, you don't know what that has done. But I do, and I need to fix it now. This is the craziest fucking combination of shit that I've ever fucking seen. Right. So it's that. And where are you? Where are you? The hell? Where have you gone? This is crazy. Right. Top of the order again is Fak. While I try and fix this, where are you going, Fak?
I'll turn around and go through the door and stop at Rotor and ask them what they see, what they found.
You can see straight through the door past Ronna completely. You know that they have found what do you call it? A pile of armor.
Armor.
Did you go in?
No. I am still outside of the door. So nothing inside of the room has been touched. I ran out of movement.
Excuse me. I'm gonna squeeze past.
Yeah,
Runner.
you can
Sure,
go through
just
an ally's
outside.
space as long as you don't end your turn there.
Yeah. And I'll go up in to try and look at the armor.
Okay. Give me a perception check or well, it wouldn't be perception, no. It would be, what did we say before? It would be nature or history.
Ooh. Okay. Neither are good.
You need a 15.
Great.
You got a 17. This is animated armor. It is a creature. It will hurt you if you do anything, you know, near it, I guess. It's Ragnar explained that all of the creatures here are aggressive by their nature, by what the experiments that happen to them. So it is automatically going to attack you just based on the fact that you are here. You know that much for free.
Oh.
You've moved
Great.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You've got 15 left, and the treasure is at the back of the room.
Can I walk behind it where I think it like couldn't see me?
It is turning to look at you as you walk around it.
Ah! Okay.
You've moved
It's
10 feet
animated
to where you are
armor.
now. You've got 5 feet left. The
It
actual
moves.
thing is here. You can grab it from where you are now, and you won't be leaving its threatened range.
Okay.
You have a dash action if you want to use it, but you will be leaving its threatened range. You have also destroyed the door by opening it, so this thing will probably follow you out into the corridor.
Okay, so snatch it up. I'm gonna try and run out real quick.
I've also just realised that because I was dealing with the other problem on the other area of the screen, I missed the animated armor's turn. So you've managed to get without this animated armor having its turn, which is very good for you.
Yeah. Made it. Got it.
Lucky.
It is going to take a swing at you because it has a reaction.
Yeah.
So it is going to go for a slam attack. It rolls its attack, which is a 19, which is going to hit you. And it gives you 3 damage as you go past it.
Ugh. Ow. Jeez.
It's not got its full turn, but it can take reactions. So that's the end of your turn. But you have managed to collect another treasure. Giddy, you are up to 200 tokens, tickets, contributed at this point. Very good. Is that the end of your turn? Do you have anything else you want to do?
No, that would be it.
Okie dokie. Then we move on to Ronna's turn. What's the plan, Ronna?
We're gonna go on up ahead towards the next door. Keep on the same side. Are
Lovely.
these tables and things that we have to go around, or?
Even if you did go around them, it wouldn't make much difference because a diagonal counts the same as a straight.
Gotcha. Alright.
But they are, yes, they are like chests and stuff.
So-
Just like, boxes full of surgical equipment, basically.
Gotcha. So this is 25, and then with
Yeah.
the dash, it'll be another 25. Would you not ping, please?
Yeah.
So that's 15. Let's pop this.
You open the door, and you see inside on the dissection table is a panther.
Buddy chat.
The panther does not look particularly pleased to see you.
Angry buddy chat.
You've got some remaining movement left, though, if you wish to go inside the room, because you've taken your dash, and that could be your bonus action dash. So, in fact, you might be able to attack it.
So would I be able to move here? It looks like it's half table.
Yes, you can move to there.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go there and attack this guy.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Let's
It has natural armor, so it is not particularly sturdy.
do a reckless attack.
Lovely.
And then okay, that's a bonus action, so I have already
You've already
used
used
my
the bonus action
though.
dash, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we'll
just
say it's a regular attack.
rereading what frenzy is and double checking.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
So you can still do the reckless, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah. So and where did I think I have a dagger with?
I mean, don't you have the mace?
Oh wait. Yeah,
You got
I
a
forgot
flail,
the
yeah, you got a flail.
What am I doing? Flail. Ah, brain.
A 22 definitely beats its AC of 12.
We're gonna bump
Give me
it.
damage. Okay.
Oof.
You have bonked it. It doesn't look hurt yet. It's
Oh.
taken the 5 damage. Do you have multi-attack? Like extra attack?
When raging, I can choose to frenzy. Wait, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action. So
Yeah,
it's still frenzy. It's still a bonus action.
Yeah, you haven't got it yet because
For
you're
a second attack.
you're a 3rd level barbarian, not a 5th level barbarian, so you won't have
Yeah.
it yet. Okay, well that's the end of your turn then.
Yep.
It is now. Let's see. Yes, we go now to Durda again.
Does Ronar look like they need help?
Well, they're fighting a panther. I'll let you pass whatever you want from that. Do you think that Durda would go and help, or do you think that Durda would go into a different room?
I think she would help out.
Okie dokie. Then you may enter the room and see if you can take a hit, but you can't stand in the same spot as You can pass through their squares, but you can't end there. So that's 5, 10, 15. You can take a hit from here, though.
Angry cat.
Okay, I'm going in to raise them.
Son, welcome in. Oh, you did your wild surge. What did we do for the wild surge again? So it's damage that it outputs, is it?
I'm gonna check it in a moment. It should be somewhere.
When you enter your rage, roll on the wild magic table to determine the magical effect produced. If the effect requires a saving throw, the DC equals 14. Okay, so, wait, that's not what I want. Close that, please. Thank you. Right. Okay. Is there a wild magic table? So it's D8. It's not a damage roll. It's you're rolling a D8 to see what the effect is. So you've rolled a D8 and you get an 8, which is a bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. That's quite useful. You could blind everybody, basically. Every turn. So, give me some... what do you call it? Give me a d6, I guess. Or do you want me to roll it for you? Oh, you got a 6. Nice. Wait, did you just type 6? Yeah, you did.
Oh, wait, did I?
You just typed 6, yeah. I rolled... Okay, there we go. Okay, you rolled it. So you did roll a 6 now. So this is going to take that 6 damage, and it has completely buggered itself. Now I need to know what your Constitution save is. What the DC for it is. Let's have a look at your spells. Do you have any... It won't list any spells for you. DC equals 14. So they need to make a Constitution save and beat a 14. They get a 10. So the Panther is now blinded. That means that it will make all of its attacks at disadvantage. You also have some movement, and you can see that there is a treasure at the back of the room. You can normally attack it as well, yeah. Since that was your bonus action. 19 definitely hits. Describe the kill.
Well, again, I hammer it and push it off the table towards the wall above.
Nice. It completely flies across the room and smashes into the table opposite. You can see that the treasure is over here, and you've got enough movement to get there.
Pit blat.
You get the treasure off the side, and you have now contributed 110 tickets to the pot. And you've also helped Ronna out as well. That is the end of your turn. It is now time for Eliora. Eliora, what's the plan?
Think I will dash up to this door.
Nice.
Once there, try to open it.
You open the door, and to your left, to your horror, you see an elk.
I'm assuming it's an angry elk.
It looks very perturbed at your presence. Yes.
Oh dear. Okay. We will.
You have dashed, so you've got a bonus action left.
Yes. So I'm trying to work out which cantrip.
Well, you can filter them. There's a filter tab thing. So at the very top, in search spells to the right of it, there's a little filter icon next to the X. You can click on that and then click on bonus action, and it will demystify everything for you. You have a Misty Step. That is it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just did that and went, oh, maybe not. Maybe no cantrips for me. Oh gosh. Am I able to do anything? I guess I have a dagger. That was an unfortunate moment for me.
Feels like it.
Yeah, I
You
think
see
I'm just
there's a
gonna
treasure
have
at the
to.
back of the room, though. And you've got some movement. Do you want to
I
risk it?
could move. Yeah, stuff it. We'll skirt around the opposite wall to try and get to the treasure at the back.
Okay. As you walk outside of its threatened area, it is going to attack you. It is going to hit you with its hooves. It rolls attack and gets a 16, which I believe will hit. It will give you 7 damage, which you take.
Can I hang on?
It is not
where's my
lightning or
reaction?
thunder damage. It's not lightning or thunder damage, and it is not an element.
No.
So you can't absorb it.
No. Yep. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll just take the hit and cry in the corner.
However, you did grab another treasure. So you've got 100 treasure there. You've also had a donation to the cause by Lex, who has used channel points to give 100 tickets to the party. So that's good.
Woo! Huzzah!
Huzzah. Next in the turn order is the elk. Unlucky for you, it is going to turn towards you. Let's see. How much distance does it have? It's just too short for it to do that attack. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? What it is going to do, though, is it is going to attack you with... Yeah, I think we're going to go for a hoof attack. So it's going to turn and step over towards you, and it's going to attack you with its hooves again. Because fuck you, and why are you in here, and I don't like you. It gets a nat 1 and fails miserably. It has also refreshed its reaction now that it has had its turn. So if you were to move again, you would also prompt an attack of opportunity again.
No worries, thank you.
And we are back to a lair action. I'm going to roll again. And I'm going to share that with everybody. Let's see what we have got in store for you. Ooh, 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 ooh. It seems that, unfortunately, there seems to be some of the critters which are down in the final room are getting free of their entrapments. And, unfortunately, it seems that you, might, unfortunately, walk into them. I'm very sorry. It seems as if, the longer you spend in this corridor, the more of them that you're going to have to, fight. However, if you manage to defeat 8 of them before you leave, you'll get a bonus of 400 tickets between all of you. And if you kill any more on top of that, then you'll get an extra 100 for every one you kill on top. That should be nice enough, right? Right? You don't hate me? Please.
Right, kill things.
I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. It really was not my fault. I wasn't to know that he didn't keep them in a strong kind of captivity. Well, I guess it's really up to you. You can spend time collecting treasures, or you can rush to the exit and do your best to just kill as many as possible in the time. Either way, you might just get a good bonus. Just depends on how much you want to balance this out. Anyway, thank you so much. We're back up to the top of the order, and it is now the Animated Armor's turn. Animated Armor is going to move. The Animated Armor has 25 feet of movement, and so is going to close in on Fak Yabish. The Animated Armor can make 2 slam attacks on its turn, and is going to do so. The first attack is a dirty 20, and the second attack is a 6. So we're going to hit on one of those, and you take 6 damage from a smash in the face, Fak. That is unfortunate. However, it is now your turn, so you may do whatever you like back.
Ooh, remember, because I'm monk, if I have the disengage action yet.
I mean, the disengage action. Do you mean
Ooh, step of the wind.
Step of the
use a
wind?
key point to disengage.
Yeah, you could use that to disengage. Yeah,
I'd like to do that and then haul ass down the hallway.
lovely. You may haul ass down the hallway, and you will not take an attack of opportunity.
I also won't be able to dash, but that's okay.
Well, your Step of the Wind, is that a bonus action or an action?
I believe it is a bonus action. Yes.
Then you could action dash.
1, 2, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Yeah.
35, 40.
That's 40.
That's 40. Okay.
Yeah, so wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yes, that's exactly the point. So you could actually move that again if you wanted to.
Okay.
Because you've got an action still left to dash with.
I will do that. So as it hits me and I'm like, ugh, I'm just gonna like, nope, and I'm just gonna run down the hallway and like, help. So like as I'm running back, all the
Help!
things there, I'm help.
Okay. Give me a perception check then, now that you get to this next crossroads.
Okay. Perception.
A 7. Unfortunately, you know that there is a whiff of something in the air. You're not sure which door it's coming from, though.
Yep.
Could be one, could be both, could be neither. With a 7, you don't really know. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to move on down the line to Ronna. Ronna's turn. Ronna, you have just seen Durda run in the room. A gnome and a
to hit
Goliath in the
things.
same room. You are quite small compared to Durda. That's
Good
10
job
feet of
hitting
movement.
things.
Getting out. And you see
Alright.
through the next archway that has been created from the smashed door, there is an elk trying to pin Eliora to the wall.
That's not good. Whack. Oh no. Am I close enough there? Or here.
You've got 25 walk speed.
No,
From
it's
there
here.
to there is 30.
Ah.
So you are 5 short of range. Unless you want to do a thrown something.
Sure. Let's hit a javelin.
Okay. Give me a javelin attack.
Yep.
It's a
Let's
big
go.
elk.
Let's go.
That says zeros. It's like question marks. What is it on your
wait.
screen?
Shit.
It says you privately
Sorry.
rolled some dice.
Didn't mean to do that.
There we go.
I was on the
That's a
wrong
dirty
setting.
24. With a dirty 24, you certainly hit the elk with this javelin. Would you care to roll damage?
Yes. Alright. Let's go.
Nice. You see that you have sufficiently bloodied this thing that it is now starting to bray and buck. It does not like the fact that it is now nearly dead. Yeah, good job. Anything
Fluffy
else that you want to
dinner.
do at this point?
Oh, I can use frenzy attack. if I can throw another javelin.
Ooh.
But I don't know if that
You are not
counts,
raging
'cause-
yet.
Oh, is that only during rage? Because
Yeah. It says in the thing. While raging, you can choose to frenzy. Yeah, it's a frenzied rage.
Oh, while in a frenzy. Okay, I see.
Yeah, so you can frenzy so long as you've already raged. And a rage is a bonus action. So you could go into a rage now if you wanted. It would reduce the incoming damage and give you advantage on athletics checks if you need them.
Do it.
Also give you a bonus to damage output, so, you know, it's worth doing, I think.
Let's use a rage.
Great.
Use a frenzy attack.
You can't do both in the same turn because they're both bonus actions.
Right.
So you do the bonus action to rage now, and then you
Yeah.
can use the bonus action to frenzy next time.
Parf. There we go.
I think you would add 2 damage to your... Yeah, because you're only a level 3 barb. I think that with your rage, you would have added an extra 2 damage to the attack throw. Am I right in saying that? I think it's... Does it only apply to melee?
Do melee damage with strength weapons. And then resistance.
Yeah, so no.
You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attack.
No, not advantage, no. It's what damage bonus you add, whether you can add it to thrown. I don't think you would add it to thrown, no.
I
you
don't
only
think
get it
so.
on melee.
I think it's only melee.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we'll move on in the turn order then. You've now raged, and you've got that going for you.
Yep.
We move on down the line.
Pretty one.
We are now at Durder.
I just dash straight towards next door.
You going next door? All right, cool. Your movement is 40, so you should easily be able to dash the way. You open the door and see there is an ochre jelly inside. But you do manage to collect yourself another 100 tickets.
And I use my bonus action to shoot a lightning bolt.
All right. Is that the light bolt from earlier, the 1d6?
Yeah, that.
Okie dokie. And it's going to make its constitution save to see if it can beat a 14. It gets a 13, so it is now blind. You have blinded a jelly. Let me just make sure that it is not immune to that. Aha. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Alright, so it is still your turn. What do you want to do? You've moved. How far did you go?
I don't really have any actions left.
You went to there. That's 20. That's another 40, and that's another 20. So that's your full movement.
No, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, so you've collected another thing. You've gone into this room. The door smashes behind you. And we move on down the order. We now get all the way past these creatures to Eliora. Eliora, you are faced with an elk. It looks angry, but it also looks hurt. Looks like it might just go down if given enough damage. What do you feel like doing?
I think I'd like to give it a nice shocking grasp, to be honest, 'cause it's in touching distance, isn't it?
Yeah. It's right in
So
front of you.
I'd like to basically try and grab this elk's head and lightning damage it to the head.
Go for it. A 13 will definitely beat its AC of 10.
Perfect.
Give me damage. 8 damage. Describe the kill.
So after being quite pissed off that I've just been hoofed, just trying to get some treasure, just place my hand, slamming it on this elk's forehead, and
Yeah.
just all you see is this lightning come out as essentially just electrocute this elk in front of me until it's to the ground, and then sort of shake my hand and go, "Oh, Thank you for the help on that one, darling. I was struggling a little bit there. Never mind. Hey.
Yeah, as you shock this
Big
thing
deal.
to the ground, it sort of fries from the inside out and explodes in a pink mist. All you have left is 2 massive antlers.
Can I take those antlers, or are they just casually there?
I talked about it in the Discord. You can take them as trophies, but you can't use them, like, mechanically. So, yeah, you can have, like, a
just
trophy.
want them as a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just not doing
Would make
that.
an excellent headpiece.
Yes, of course. Okay, well, it was going to be the elk's turn next, but you've
Wait,
murderized
do I
it.
not get any movement?
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah.
Thank you.
I forgot
I'd
you,
like to just try and...
forgot you were pinned
Yeah.
against the wall a moment ago, and now you're not. Well, you've got
I was.
30 feet of movement, and you've used your action, so you may move 30 feet.
I'm going to move 30 feet and just scoot my way past Ronna, thanking as I swing my way past.
I'm receiving word that there is a lot more laboratory than we had first thought. It seems that there is a long room at the very end of this corridor, which leads on to yet another corridor of the same length, and then another room, and then the final room. I think that perhaps if you wish to get out of here alive, you might want to speed things up a little. Maybe scout some of these rooms to see which ones don't have creatures in them. That's all I can really suggest. I don't want you to die, of course, but, well, that's what insurance is for. We move on in the turn order, and it is now the Ochre Jellies' turn. Now, the funny thing about Ochre Jellies is, for one, they're fucking huge, and 2, they will, unfortunately, for you, they are immune to the blind condition. So they are just going to turn around and try and smash the living shit out of you. Let's see what they can do. It's going to attack with its pseudopod. Let's do that. And what does this do? Oh, that's great. Well, I can't do that yet, but I'm going to keep that in mind. Alright, so we are going to do this. We're going to do an attack roll. We hit. Do we hit? We don't hit. It gets an 11 as this slow moving ochre jelly turns towards Durda and tries to swipe for Durda, but can't really hit. Doesn't make purchase at all. And that's going to be the end of its turn. Not a very quick thing, so it can't attack multiple times in a round. But when it does hit, it hurts. It is now the lair action. And we got a 4. This is unfortunate for everybody involved. Let's go now to where all of the action is happening at the end of this dungeon. I am so uncertain of whether you are all going to survive this. I genuinely don't know. Right, let's see if we can figure out what these creatures are. There we go. So that's that one, and then... Where are you? Are you up there? Ah, there you are. No, that's not you. The fuck? This is so... I've made this so complicated for myself, and I don't know why I've done it. There we go. That is that there? No, it's a different one. There we go. It would have been so much easier if I didn't duplicate any of these creatures. Okay, and then that is... None of those. Not that one either. Jesus Christ. There we go. I'm receiving word that 10 of the creatures that are in lockup have released themselves. I'm not sure that this is going to end particularly well if left untreated. Maybe, as I said before, hurry up. At the top of the order, it is animated armor again. The animated armor has got 25 feet of movement and is going to make its way up the corridor. That is 10, 25. The animated armor is closing in on you, Eliora. It is now Fak's turn. Fak, what are you doing?
He just told us we need to hurry. I'm just gonna see how far this is. Run to the end, I guess. 10,
Okie dokie.
40.
That's 55 to get to the very far door.
That's fine. I'll do that.
So, then you would need a,
Dash.
what do you call it? A dash to get that, yeah. So as you open the door, you see that there is a very long room. And inside there are two large lobster creatures.
Oh. Okay. Are they awake?
Yes, and they're both looking at you.
Oh, great. Let's see, that was 15 on top, so
Yeah, you just close the door and leave.
yeah.
Nope.
30.
Yeah, that's another 10, so that's 25, so you've got
Not
15
today,
left.
you lobster.
10 left, so I'll just come
15
in
left,
trying to-
so you can go to here if you want to.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the end of
I-
your turn, I assume?
Can I have used the essentially I'm wanting to hold my action instead of using action dash. Could I use a key point for dash as a bonus action?
Yeah.
And then hold my action. in
Step of the
case they,
wind, yeah?
Yeah, in case they come close.
So you're
I'll
using
hold-
your action and your reaction to prepare an action, basically.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. What is the trigger that you want, and what would be your action in return?
Just if they come 5 feet of
Yeah.
me.
To
And
attack?
just real good.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, we prepare that action. No problem whatsoever. We move on now in the turn order, and it is now Ronna Valgrim's turn.
And Runner is in a rage and just had 2 enemies stolen from him.
That's one way to look at it.
1, 2, we're going over here. We're gonna frenzy beat this stupid armor bastard.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna flail it. Attack.
Are you doing this recklessly or just frenzied?
Oh yes, reckless attack.
Okay.
Sure,
So just roll the flail one more time.
sure thing.
Okay, so that one hits. So then you've got one more attack.
Alrighty.
And this one will be with advantage again, so you can do that once more.
Alrighty.
21 and a 25. Those definitely hit.
Let's go.
This thing has got a lot of AC and a lot of health. But give me your damage. 12 damage.
Alright, there's one. Let me find it again. Where'd it go? Help. There's so many runners. Wait, seriously, where'd it go? I just rolled it. Help. I
Do you want me
think
to
it
just-
disappeared.
Shall I just, what do you call it? Should we just re-roll this? No, it doesn't give me an option to re-roll. I can just do it manually.
/1v8.
Oh, you're doing it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, plus 4 plus 2. I'm just copying the equation.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Oh, I forgot the R.
Yeah, slash R. 14
There we
damage.
go.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay, this thing doesn't have blood, but if it did, then it would be losing a lot of it by now. That is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Now, we get to this portion, where this creature, which is known as an Ankeg, is going to close in on Giddy. Giddy, you get to use your attack. As you see it approach in greater detail, now that it's in the light, you can see that it's actually more like a large cockroach.
Yeah. Okay.
Lex is just powering up your boosts, by the way. Lex has contributed 300 tickets so far with channel points.
Let's go.
So you're all going to be minted by the end of this. So long as you survive, that is.
I'm going to do my attack and a flurry of blows.
You get to do one of those because this is your reaction.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So you
well,
can do your attack.
Flurry of blows is a bonus action. I had already used that.
But you'd already used your bonus, yeah.
Right.
So you've run out of that.
Gotcha.
So you could do an unarmed strike on it, though.
Okay.
Roll attack. See if you hit.
There you go.
A dirty 20 hits. Give me damage. 9 damage. Oof. Okay, you take a chunk of its external carapace off. You see that some of the internal ichor starts to like ooze and leak, and it's all black, awful fluid. This thing looks aggressive and angry at the fact that you've just attacked it. But it is its turn, so it is going to attack you. And let's see what it's going to do. Okay. I am going to go just for a standard bite attack at the moment, I think. It's going to roll its attack, and it hits with a 19. It's now going to roll damage, and it hits 9 damage into you with its bite. You are now at half health.
Jesus.
That is that Ankeg's turn. It is now Durda's turn. This is the thing. We talked about you all being brawlers. We didn't talk about none of you being healers.
Well, I see that the jelly doesn't seem all that bothered by my attacks.
No, not
So I
really.
just
It is
continue
not.
doing the same
It is
thing I did
immune to
last
the
turn.
blind condition. It is going to hit you with an attack as you leave its threatened area. Let's see if it can hit. It gets a 16 on you. Your AC is 14. That hits. The damage, therefore, will be 14 damage, which you take. You obviously take half of that because you are raging. That is
Wait, I also
some
think
of your movement.
I got the feature
Mm-hmm.
that reduces the damage I take.
What
The reaction.
as a reaction? What? Which feature?
Stone's endurance.
Stone's endurance. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage taken by 1d12 plus 3. Okay. Use that for me, please, in the chat. Okie dokie. That is 5 then. Wait, that's... Why has that done that as a damage formula? That just took... It gave you damage. It shouldn't be doing that. Let me... Does that do anything? No. Control-Z doesn't work on this, apparently. Okay. So you would have regained that. So we'll add 10, I think. I think that's right. So you'd be up to 51. Okay. Let's just remember not to use apply
Let's
on
just
that, because
continue
that's not
towards
supposed
next
to be a damage roll. That is supposed to be a healing roll. Okay. As you enter in through this door, you see that there is no creature inside. That's lucky. And as you walk up towards the back of the room, you pick up yet another treasure. You have now collected 3 total treasures, Lex. Congratulations. That is the end of your
And I
turn.
will use my
as you've
bonus
dashed.
action to remove my rage.
Oh, you're going to drop rage. Okay. Cool. That is the end of your turn then. It is now the other Ankeg's turn. Let's see what the Ankeg can do. The Ankeg is going to disappear. It burrows under the tiles and goes into the flooring underneath. That is all that you know for now. It's just going to stay where it is, as far as you're aware. It is now Eliora's turn.
So I'm just going to do some quick measuring.
Mm-hmm.
Skin. Is each creature, does that ignore members of the party, or is it everyone but me?
What
It
are we
says
looking
each
at?
creature other than me. Thunderclap.
That's everybody in the party as well.
Ah, okay, okay. Maybe not quite right now. I just thought, let's try and deal damage everywhere, but then maybe I'll think better of myself. Okie smokes, I will do a standard 30 movement.
Mm-hmm. It's also what is it? Thunderclap? Did you say?
Yes.
So that's a 15-foot cube. So it might be 100 feet away, but it is only a 15-foot cube.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so a 15-foot cube is just that.
Sorry,
So
I'm getting lightning bolt and
anywhere.
thunderclap the wrong way round in my head. Just ignore me.
Okay.
Just please.
Yes,
ignore me.
lightning bolt is a
I'll get there
100-foot
eventually.
line. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Different.
I've now lost track. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay. Ugh. I don't want to just waste a whole action, but I feel like we're probably going to have to dash, really. Ugh. I'll dash my 30 feet.
Okay. As you go past the left-hand door, you see that there is an ochre jelly in there.
I just keep going past the ochre jelly and leave him very well be.
Nice.
I think that's my whole turn.
Okay. That probably is your turn. Yeah, correct. It is now the jelly's turn. The jelly has got 10 foot of movement. It's going to use that movement, and it's going to get ever so slightly closer to the door. What a stellar performance by the jelly. It is now lair action. We are going to roll. And it is a 1! Isn't that convenient for once? Okie dokie. Let's move over here and see what we've got. Oh, that's just precious. Okay. Let's see. Where are you? Is it you? No. This is not made any easier by the fact that I've duplicated so many of these creatures. There you are, you bastard. Okay, that one was easy. Alright. We're up to 11 creatures freed now in the final room. So you may wish to hurry your asses up because you're already an hour through this and you've only got an hour left. Next in the turn order, we are back to the top of the order. And it is the animated armor's turn to attack. And it gets multi-attack. And it is going to smack itself into our lovely runner. We're going to hit for 2 slam attacks. Attack roll 1 is a 12. However, that 12 is going to get rolled again because you used reckless attack, so it now has an advantage on you. And on the second attack, it hits for a 22, which definitely hits. And on the second attack, with advantage, it hits you for a crit. That means it's going to get 1 hit and 1 crit. That is 6 damage on the first attack, and then with the crit, 12 damage. You are going to take half of that because you are raging. The rage was very helpful. It is probably going to be dumb enough to leave your side, though, because it sees other people down the corridor and it wants to try and attack them. So it's going to leave your threatened rage, and you may use an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yes, of course.
Please do.
Hell. Yes.
23 hits. Give me
Let's
damage.
go.
11 damage. Please describe the kill.
Runner swings his flail very angrily at the suit of armor, catches it right upside the underside of where the rib cage is, and just
Ooh.
sends the upper half of it flying into the ceiling, smashing it to bits.
You see part of the crest of the helmet gets embedded in the top, and the rest of it just smatters outwards in just an explosion, like a radial explosion. You have just gained another 10 points for the group.
Bad clunky.
That is your first points of this this encounter, this whole session.
Ah!
10 points. That's good. Okay, well, you've managed to take down something that was a big pest for all of you. And that's the end of that creature's turn. We now move on to Fak. Fak, you are in a room. You have a large cockroach creature that has come up to you and attacked. I don't know why it moved all the way back. It has taken some damage from you. And another creature of the same kind has burrowed deep into the ground beneath. You don't know where that one's gone, but you do know that there is this thing in front of you. What do you want to do?
Without moving out of its range, I'd like to jump up on the table.
Mm-hmm.
To hopefully avoid some kind of ground attack or something.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wail on it.
Go for it.
Let's see.
So I guess you're moving up here to get on the table? Or do you want to go around its back?
I would go. Yeah, no, just the up in front of it is fine.
Okay. A 15 does hit. And that is 4 damage. I will say that this creature will count as one of the larger enemies. You would get 75 points for taking down one of these guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Alright,
So
go for it.
2 more attacks. If needed, I suppose.
Okay, an 18 hits. And that is 5 more damage. Now you see that this thing is starting to look super hurt.
Last attack.
Definitely hits. 9 more damage. This thing is looking very, very hurt, but still hanging in there. In fact, it seems like you might be angering it more. You've still got some movement, and you could move around its back without prompting an attack of opportunity. If you moved around to, like, here. But it's really up to you where you stand in its perimeter. But its range is 5 feet, so anywhere within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, can I, like, jump over it onto the next table?
Sure. It won't affect how, like, whether you're able to do this or not. I just want to see how effective you are at doing this. Give me an acrobatics check.
Bet.
Let's see how well you can jump over this thing. Oh, 24. You fucking nail it. This is a sick as fuck, like, backflip. Double backflip. This is like Simone Biles level of backflip. As you, like, tumble in the air over this enormous fucking cockroach monster and land on another table behind it. This thing, like, beyond all else, this thing looks impressed. Like, you've not really read the emotions of a cockroach before, but this thing is like, whatever its eye stalks count, like, they're like eyebrows are raised, you know? Very, very good. We move on now then to Ronna. Ronna, you are in a corridor. You have managed to take down an animated piece of armor, and you are kind of done with this part of the corridor at this point. You can see that there is a jelly that is trying to inch its way close to a door up here. It's up to you what you want to do.
I can't quite see the jelly yet. Runner's gonna move
Yeah, it's right
5,
there.
10, 15, 20, 25 to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then dash. But we're just gonna chase forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or, well, we land here and we can hit it. That'll keep the rage going.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Give me an attack roll.
Alright, hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's go. Ooh.
That is a 12, which does hit.
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
And 13 damage to the jelly. That's good damage. By the way, the jelly would also count as a major enemy, and you would get 75 points for doing this.
Alright.
That is one attack. Do you have another that you wish to do?
Well, I used my dash. So
You
I
could
think
have-
that counts.
Well,
as
you've
my
got...
bonus action,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's your bonus. Yeah, so you can't do it again, because you don't have
so
a
I
frenzy.
can't
free.
frenzy.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
well, that's that. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the end of your turn. We move on now to one of the Ankegs. It is the one that just looked at you in terms of, respect. And it kind of... I'm going to give it an insight check, actually, to see if it can figure out what your whole deal is. Should we say... Let's say if it can score above a 10, then it will still attack. If it doesn't, then it will turn and go for the next person down the corridor that it can hear approaching. And guess what that is, Giddy?
Wait, what?
That's a 4.
Ew.
It does not go for you. It is impressed enough by that sick backflip that it's going to move away from you. But that is going to prompt an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it.
Kick it in the butt.
Kick it in the butt. And with an 11, unfortunately, you do not hit. But it is the Ankeg's turn. The Ankeg is... Let's see. What distance are we? Oh, just out of range. And it can't make it through the door. So as it gets to here, it is just going to take a post by the door, I guess. We're going to step back and just watch by the door. So that whoever comes through, it can attack. It's going to ready an action to attack whoever walks through next. That is the end of its turn. And we move on now to Durda. Now, Lex has got... Oh, you're able to talk? Cool. Give me what you want to do.
Timing well. Well, I will go towards the lobster thingy.
Okie dokie. So we've got our big old cockroach dude here. It has readied an attack action to hit anybody who comes through the door. So it is going to take a bite out of you before you get the chance to attack it. And it rolls a 15, which is going to beat your AC of 14. It then causes you... That is unfortunate. That is a lot of damage. It has rolled 20 damage, which is going to apply to you. But unfortunately, let's see. Are you taking all of that? You are taking all of that because you dropped rage. You do have Stone's Endurance, so you can use that again if you want. How many times can you use that? Stone's Endurance. You've got 1 use left after that. So 3 times, yeah. So if you roll that for me. Okay. And that should have given you 4... No, it's not worked again. So that is 14 plus that gives you back up to 45. Okay, so you're at 45 health, and this cockroach creature is right in front of you. Okay, give me another Wild Surge roll, another D8. That is... It doesn't come up with your feature. I really hate it how it, like, has truncated these features. Right, here we go. More details, please.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
7 is flowers and vines. Here you go. Reveal to everybody. So flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. So it's going to take them double their movement to be able to walk near you. Within 15 feet of you at all times. So that happens. And you also do 1d6 damage, I believe.
Does the difficult terrain also count
Or
for
do you?
companions?
Oh, no, you don't. That was number 8. That was radiant damage. Never mind. No, it's enemies.
Okay. Enemy
so, yeah, allies will be unaffected by it. So,
Cool.
give me an attack. Attack with advantage against this creature. Ooh, a 23 definitely hits. It's not a nat 20, but it's as good as. You've smacked this thing real hard. Give me damage. 9 damage. Wait, did that take that off you? No. Is it not taking it off this? That's really weird. I'm going to take it off
I think
manually because it's not working for some reason. So that is 9.
Not right.
I think you've targeted yourself with the Warhammer is the problem. You've basically set yourself as a target. That's why you've got the little icon at the top, and that's why it's taking attacks against yourself. So mechanically, what you're doing in the game at the moment is smacking yourself in the face with a hammer. Not what I would recommend. Normally, you drag the thing onto whatever creature you're trying to attack, but most of us just click, and it just enters the chat, and you click from there.
Okay, I got it.
It can help sometimes to do it that way. But yeah, I fixed it. Don't worry. The Ankeg is nearly dead. It's very, very nearly dead. But that is not dead yet.
My other attack.
You do still have your other attack. Give it a good smack. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Oh.
Is that the end of your turn? I think so, right?
I think so. I don't think I get any more movement.
Lovely. Then we move on in the turn order. That is going to be Eliora's turn.
I just think I might have less chance from attacking myself.
Yeah. I've checked your health. It's the same as it was before you did that attack. Don't worry. You've not lost any health. Yeah. Eliora, what would you like to do?
See, actually, I'm going to look behind me and look at Ronna attacking the jelly I just ran past, but then look ahead of me at Durda having to deal with a very, very large creature. And I think I'm going to leave Ronna to deal with the jelly and go and help Durda.
Okay.
So I'll move up here. And then is Durda kind of in my way? In
You
terms
would be
of
able
just
to. I think that you would
doing
be
a
able to get
spell.
strike past it. We don't need to worry about that so much. You can
Good,
move through.
okie-dokie.
So you can move through an ally's space on your turn to move, but I don't think you have the movement to be able to do that without dashing. Is the thing.
No, I can literally just get to the door and nowhere else,
Yeah.
which is why I kind of just
Unless
hung
you
back
use
at
your
that
bonus
particular
action to
location.
Misty Step, and then you can Misty Step behind it.
No, I'm gonna hold fire.
Okay.
I would just quite like to, I think, firebolt this anchor in the face.
Okay, go for it.
Sure.
And that hits. Give me damage.
Lovely.
Okay. Describe the kill. as you get another 75 points for everybody.
So as this firebolt just leaves my hand clasping an orb, yeah, I just again targeting straight between its little beady, insecty, arachnidy eyes, and just after it, whatever it does, crumble to the ground, burst into flames. Just go, ah, Durder, I hope he wasn't causing you too much trouble.
The thing turns over onto its back, curls up all of its legs, and screeches this ear-piercing screech as all of its innards turn to black ash instead of black goo. And then the very final last little splodge of ichor spills out onto the tiled floor as the rest of it just goes limp.
Beautiful.
You've destroyed an ankeg. Very good. We're still not sure where the other one's gone. That is your turn then, unless you want to use that Misty Step.
That'll be my. You know what? I'm going to move 5 feet and hide in a corner now, just so I'm not directly in front of the door.
Sure. What was your movement? Did you take any action?
30, and I'd move 25.
Oh, cool. Thank you for keeping track of it. Alright, so that's the end of your turn then. We now move on to the Ochre Jelly. The Ochre Jelly is right here. It's right in front of Ronna, and it is going to try and smack you some. It's going to use its pseudopod attack.
Squish.
And it rolls a 7, which does not hit you.
Silly squish.
Now, we're going to roll our lair action again. And we get a 3. Let's see which of our beasties gets released this time. Okie dokie. So, we've got... that one? It is. It's getting easier the more of them that are out of here now. And then that one is there. And this is that one. Lovely. I am hearing that there are alarms being set off for 14 different creatures now. And you've not made it halfway through the laboratory. I think that perhaps you should probably start just running, or this place will go into shutdown soon, and you'll all be stuck in here. We'll have to get the crews to come and remove you. I don't want you to die, but, I mean, again, that's what insurance is for. It's up to you whether you want to fulfill your policy or not. I just think that perhaps it's a good idea to make your way out now, you know? It's up to you, though. Obviously, I want to make as much profit as possible. Not at your expense, though. That is the lair action. We get up to the top of the order again. And it is Fak's turn. Fak, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna run through the rest of the room trying to get to the other door.
Okie dokie.
I think that's 40.
As you pass this point, this Ankheg pops up out of the ground and uses its readied action to attack you. It is going to bite for you. And it hits for a 19 on the attack roll, which is 16 damage against you. Just so that everybody is fully aware of what's going on here, Fak's HP total is down to 4. We won't count that as being its attack of opportunity because it had to use its reaction to prepare an action. So you do manage to get past it, and it will not be able to take an additional attack. But it has taken a bite out of you, and it was a bit of a chunky one. You do make it to the door, however.
Okay, I'm gonna dash to get to the door.
Yeah,
Can
you would
it?
need to do that, because that's an extra 5 feet on top of your movement. But you open the door, and you see that there is yet another corridor ahead of you.
Okay.
You've
So
got
that's
another 35 feet left.
20, 25, 30.
And if you want to use another key point, then you can step of the wind and go another dash.
Yeah, sure. 30.
Let's just see how many key points you have left.
Uh,
Oh, well, you've not been using it, so you've definitely done it 3 times now. So we'll
Yeah.
reduce it down to 2 out of 5. So you've got 2 more key points left now.
Do I happen to have a potion that I can use? A healing potion?
You don't on you, no.
Okay.
Let's see. There is a points redeem for 5,000 points for potions for all. If anybody were to have 5,000 points, there we go. That's 2 people. Fucking everybody gets a fucking health potion now. Oh, it seems that I'm able to transfer over to you now magically. 2 potions each. 2 health potions. This might just help you make it through here. I would hasten to add that you probably need to take those quickly if you're looking a little bit rough around the gills there. I don't want to tell you how to do your jobs, but I am your boss, so it kind of is also my job to do that. That's Fakubish's turn. You've got one of those potions in your hand. Now a lot of people say that it's an action to take a potion. Some people make you roll for it. I will make you roll, but it will be an object interaction to use it. So I'm not going to force you to use up your action to be able to pour this thing down your throat. It's just a potion.
Okay.
But you'll need to roll. So I should have this prepared already, shouldn't I? Health potion, dice, D&D 5e. Let's just look it up. No, that's not what I want. I don't want fucking Etsy, you prick. Fuck Google, man. Fuck Google. Potion is an action, but most DMs make it a bonus action to drink it yourself. I'm aware, Bane. I know that a lot of people prefer to make it a roll and make it an action or a bonus action. But at the moment, everybody's struggling to make it through this thing alive. And I don't particularly want people to die. So we're going to forego the action bonus action economy right now. And we're just going to make everybody have to roll for it. So you're going to be rolling 2d4 plus 2. You each get a common healing potion. So 2d4 plus 2. So it's /R space 2d4 plus 2. Six health back. That's up to 10 now. Let me just see if I've got an items thing. Should have an items list. Potion. Potion of healing. Is this 2d4 plus 2? It is. Okay, right. So I can just drop this into all of your inventories then. So you have got... Where will I put it? Again, there it is. Alright. So you should have in your inventory now a potion of healing. You don't. Why has it not done that? Okay, there we go. Alright, so you've now got that then, Fak. Let's get to Durda. Potion of healing and potion of healing. So you've now got 2 potions of healing, or you should do. Yeah, you do.
May I keep it for next time, or is just this one?
No, you get to keep it for next time. Yeah, no problem with that. People put their channel points into this. I'm not going to deny them the ability to use it. Okay, cool. Cool, so that's that. You have now got then an extra little bit of health. Good job. Now we're going to move on to Ronna. Ronna, you're running out of time. We've got half an hour left in this session before we are all going to die.
Yep.
It's up to you whether you stay here with this ochre or you move on.
Let's see. Does it look like it's hurting to me?
It looks like it's got more than half of its health by a large margin.
Alright, let's maybe not mess time with it. Let's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
As you
If
leave
the
its threatened
bone-
area, it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep. And then
And it
15,
misses.
25. Okay, I can get to here. Nice.
Yes.
Miss.
Well, you've got your bonus action dash as well if you want to use a cunning action.
Yeah, that is with my cunning action.
Oh, so you're not using your action dash? Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can do that?
Yeah, you can do both.
Right.
Yeah, you can do both.
Okay, so let's also do that. So is that just third
It's
25?
just another 25, yeah. So it's just
Alright.
your movement again. So you basically you can take your bonus action and your action, and it will move you even further.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Get to here.
You can see that there is a large cockroach-like creature further down this meal hall that
Want
is
to
stood
hit.
facing the door. We move on now then to our next person, who is Durda. Durda, what are you planning on doing here? Oh, yeah, go on.
Just wanted to make mention real quick. I reread Frenzy Attack, and it says it's active once I use it on each turn from then out. So I would have had a second attack on that other turn.
Okay.
But no worries.
I've always known it to be per turn.
Okay.
Let me have another look.
Or maybe I'm just reading it wrong, which is entirely possible.
It really doesn't help that when I try and look
Okay,
at
so
this,
I made
it doesn't
my
allow me
way
to do it.
towards the enemy.
Or is it? Oh, no, it's as a bonus action on each of your turns. Never mind. I'm
Yes, yeah.
reading it wrong. I'm
that's
sorry.
the way that I saw it as well, yeah.
My bad.
So, Durda, it is your turn, yes. What are you planning on doing? Javelin? Okay, cool.
I'm planning on throwing javelins at the enemy.
Nice.
Does reckless attack count for this?
No. I also don't think that rage counts for that. I think that you need to take a melee attack or take some damage on your turn, or you lose rage. Okay, so that doesn't hit. That unfortunately doesn't hit the AC of 14. You've hit a 12. You could throw another javelin though. It's up to you. That definitely hits. Okay, give me damage. Lovely. You've taken a sizable chunk off it, but it is still looking quite lively and pretty pissed off as it turns to face you. That is the end of your turn, unless you want to do anything else with it.
Would my reach run out normally after this time?
Would your what, sorry?
My rage, would it run out?
Let's just have another quick look at rage, eh? As a bonus action, you enter it for a minute. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks, melee damage with strength weapons, and resistance to damage. So yeah, your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage. Oh, so it doesn't matter. So rage won't affect your ranged attack, but it also won't run out because you didn't use a melee attack. So you get to keep your rage because you did use an attack action, even though it was ranged. So you've still got rage.
Okay, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to cancel my rage anyway.
Okay. I think. Do you get? I don't know. I don't think you get. I don't think you get levels of exhaustion by just dropping rage, do you? I think it's. I think that's frenzied rage that you get levels of exhaustion for.
No, but on my page it says that you can only use rage 3 times.
Yeah, that's just the limit per level. But it's just there is some part of it that basically if you use that, then you will get exhaustion if you keep using it. I can't remember what part
Gotcha.
it is, though. Okay, well, it's the end of your turn then, and we move on to the Ankeg. The Ankeg is going to close in on you, and is going to come down this way. And he's going to turn here. Can it hit Ronna as well? I don't think that it can. So what it's going to do is it's going to fire off an acid spray. Or can it get both? It can get both. Nice. Okay, so on this line, the two of you have to dodge out of the way of acid. Imagine that. Acid. And it's a Mars character. That's crazy. So you both need to hit a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. It's there in... Oh, it should be in the chat. I have not revealed it yet, though. There you go. Okay, so Ronna makes it. Durda does not. You will take... so, Ronna, you will take... oh, Durda, you don't take any of that then. But Ronna, you will take half of this.
So Runner made the saving throw.
Yes, because you made it. Because you made the saving throw, you still take half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're also in a rage still.
That affects bludgeoning damage. It doesn't affect, and like piercing and slashing, it doesn't affect acid.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
So you will take half of... No, that's the wrong box. I'm looking at your Stone's Endurance. You will take half of this. There you go. Why am I saying half? Oh yeah, because you succeeded. There we go. Alright, that is the Ankeg's turn. Let me just remove this template so that we can keep playing with it. And we move on to Eliora. Eliora, you are tucked around a corner. The door is open. I don't know why it's closed. And you can pop in around the corner and see all of your colleagues, if you wish. One of whom has really legged it down the corridor now.
So, are you counting that as 10 feet or 5 feet since I took myself around
That's
the corner?
5 feet. It's around a corner. We're not counting corners here. Not in
With the
critters.
smokes. Fine. Okay. Let me get my measuring tape. There we go. Okay. I guess I will firebolt the lovely Ankeg, who's causing some problems to my friends.
That definitely hits.
Love.
Give me damage. 11 damage. This is starting to look hurt. It has gone below half health. You've still got a bonus action if you wish to take it. Like a Misty Step.
Find me. Dash. Dash is an action, isn't it? Not a bonus action.
It is. It's only a bonus action if you have Cunning Action as a rogue. Or Step of the Wind as a monk.
I was just double checking.
No problem.
Lovely. I was just double checking. I don't want to waste a Misty Step right now, so I think I'll just chill. Here I am. I'm involved.
Lovely. It is the Ochre Jelly's turn, and it's going to move 10 feet through a door. Oh, just terrifying. Lair action. We get another 3 beasties out of the boxes, and you guys haven't even seen the boxes yet, or the beasties. This is going to be interesting when you finally hit this room. Okay then. So this guy comes out, and then... this is fucking mental. I love the fact that I put that in there. And this as well. Okay. All of the batshit crazy creatures have popped out. It should just be run-of-the-mill shit now. Oh, no, we've got one crazy one still. Alright, well, that's cool. End of layer action. We're back up to the top of the order, and we move on all the way down the list yet again to Fack. Fack, you are running down a corridor, are you not?
I was indeed.
Okie dokie. Do you wish to continue, and do you wish to take another health potion?
I will go ahead and take my other health potion.
Alright. You should see it in your inventory. You should just be able to click it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how it says that it's an action? That bullshit. We're not gonna count it as an action for this, but in future it will be counted as that. Are we supposed to reach the end of it or escape through the starting room? No, you're supposed to reach the end of it. Yeah, you are all trying to make it through, and right now, Fack has made it halfway through this whole puzzle. The other three of you are like a third of the way through. You are nowhere near. And you've only got 15 minutes left of this session before we end. You are probably not going to make it unless you make big strides to fucking move it out of that room and not keep focusing on the Ankeg. You've got a room with, what's this now, 17 creatures that have all been released, and you have to make it from one side of the room to the other to be able to get out. I would heavily suggest that you really make your way out, and make your way out quickly by using everything at your disposal. That is just some helpful advice from a friend. Okay.
So I moved and then action dashed.
Yep. You've got you've still got another, you've got 2 more key points. You could step of the wind if you want to. You will need to make it through this door though to see what's on the other side of it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okie dokie. So you use another key point, you open the door up, and you see that there are swarms of creatures inside of here. Seems like the cages have opened and that there are just little swarms of things. It's up to you whether you want to try and attack them or just try and skirt around them safely.
I'm gonna try and skirt.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
Oh god. This way about what last time? Let's see.
I had, no word of a lie, a DC of 12 in my mind, and you just hit a 12. You are able to walk through this room without prompting any of these to attack you.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
This is a creature that you're on.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, there you go. That's a swarm of ravens. You just walked into a group full of birds. But you've managed to make it 2/3 of the way through this. You are potentially going to get out of this alive. It is now Ron of Valgrim's turn. And as Bane has correctly said in chat, words the player never wants to hear a DM say, you're probably not going to make it. So yes, I would heavily suggest just booking it.
Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. For fuck's sake. Grab it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, no, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Puts me here, because I'm going to use all my running.
Are you trying to, like, skirt around this thing,
Yeah,
then?
skirting around
going
over
a
top.
big arc?
Here,
okay.
Doing a big arc.
Great.
And
so if you do your 2 dashes again, then that would give you another
here.
15.
So here.
Yeah.
Alright. We're over here now. Because
Lovely.
runner's just like... a runner has lost their rage, by the way. Because
Yes, you have.
they didn't attack last turn. So they've
Yes.
got some wits about them now. And they're just like, oh, well, we need to get out of here.
Yes. So we're going to disable the rage for you. So you no longer have that
Thank
effect active. Okay. So that is your turn over with. We now move on to Durda. Durda, I know that you're you love to kill things and smash them to death. I'm not sure that now is the time, though. It seems that perhaps if you don't get out of here soon, that you might end up dead. Please, pay that in mind.
I'm gonna try to make an athletics check to go through this enemy the same as you wish did.
Oh, okay. Like, you're trying to push the thing out of the way rather than jump over it. Are you going into a rage?
Rather jump over it. That
You'd rather
athletics
jump?
check should account
So it
for
would
that.
be an, it would be a, an, well, So a standing jump is to do with your strength and your height, and you would need to leap over this thing at a standing jump, which I don't think you can do even with your height. So you would need to make an acrobatics check to be able to leap over it. It's not going to be a straight athletics.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna try that.
Go for it. I mean, you could just use your movement to move around it, but it's up to you
Does
whether
this count as any action or bonus action?
So it depends on whether you did a shove attack. So you could shove it out of the way, and that would be a strength-based attack. That would be an unarmed strength-based attack, and that's an action to do. So that would be
I mean, if
an
I would
action
do
to
that,
move
I
it.
could just as well just attack it with my lace and do a crush attack against the wall.
It's up to you. You could still attack it if you want, but
But today I'm
shove would
just
be
trying
a
to
push.
save my movement.
Yeah. No, I get that. You're probably not going to be able to save your movement as much as you wish at this point, because even if you did try and move out of its way, you're still voluntarily moving, and it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you. It's still going to pursue you. It's still going to attack, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's still going to be consequences, essentially.
Yeah, then
So it's up to you what you want to do.
I'm just gonna make an acrobatics check and see
for
how
it.
it goes. But all I want to do is make my way.
With a
Towards
5,
it
unfortunately,
and
you
the
don't
door?
make it over it. You sort of stumble and fall right at the first jump, so you're still back where you were. You can still use your movement to get past it if you want, but it will take your movement now to do that.
I guess that this jumping could be a bonus action, right?
What would be a bonus action, sorry? Jumping.
Just jumping.
No, it's not a bonus action, no. It's just your movement. You make an ability check. That's all. So you've still got your bonus
then
action and you've still got your action.
I'm gonna jump over this then properly.
Well, that's what we were doing the acrobatics check for, to see if you could do that, but you failed.
Oh.
So you're not able to do that.
Oh, okay.
That was the ability check. You've rolled it in chat. You did it. You rolled a 5. So you're not
Okay,
able to
then
jump over
I'm
it.
gonna do a dash around the creature.
Cool. So that's
So
10,
that's like
15.
10 movement.
So that's 15 where you are now, because you
Okay,
can't pass
15.
through the creature's space because it's not an ally. So it'd be
And
5,
I guess
10, 15. Yeah.
Since I move 10 feet towards the action, that makes my actual jump take, like it's gonna be a long jump, right?
It's in a straight line and you've run a curve, so no. You need to have a straight run up to be able to do a long jump. And you have taken.
Okay, so like from here.
So yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
you can do
move
it. Yeah.
10 feet towards here.
Yeah, there you can do it. So let's bring up the jump mechanics. What's your strength score?
18,
And how tall are you?
9 feet.
9 feet. With a running start, your long jump is 18 feet. So this is why I was saying you can't just jump. You're without a running start, your high jump is only 3.5 feet off the ground. So you wouldn't be able to clear it. And you can only do 9 feet horizontally, which means you would have stumbled into it and landed on its back. So you wouldn't be able to do it.
And this
Yeah.
takes normally the same amount of movement, right?
So that's 18. You would make the we'll round that up to 20. I'm feeling generous, just so that we can move things along a bit. But yes, you would be able to make it to there. I do feel like though that we should try and get through this as fast as we can, just because we're taking a long time about movement, and I think that we're
Yeah,
making
that
a meal of
basically,
this.
I guess, just didn't really speed anything up.
Yeah. So you've made it 15 feet.
And I'm gonna
You've then
dash.
taken another 5 feet to be able to take a long jump. So that's 20 feet. You've taken a 20-foot dash, jump rather. Then another 20 foot to dash. So that's your full movement. You can then take the dash to move now 40 feet. So that got you to runner to make it the full movement. And then you've got 10, 20, 30, 40. So it would be to here. Is that you sorted?
Yeah, I guess this will be it.
Okie dokie. Then we move on to the Ankeg. It is the Ankeg's turn. It sees Eliora, and it is going to try and attack Eliora. It's going to move up to here. It's going to take a bite attack. It hits for a 21. The damage that it applies to you with its jaws is a 12 damage. That is the Ankeg's turn. It is now Eliora's turn.
It's not going to get an attack of opportunity for me to get past it, right?
It will, yeah.
Okay. What if I Misty Step? Does that still give it attack of opportunity?
That does not give it an attack of opportunity, no.
Well, I'm going to do that then. So I'll Misty Step 30 feet away.
All right. So 30 feet is what? 10, 20, 30. So it's here. There you go.
There.
So that's
done.
not taken any of your movement. So you've still got your action and your movement left. So you could take a dash.
Yeah, so I'm going to dash and
still.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 20 to the door, then another 10 gets you right behind Ronna. And then you've got another 30 that you can take beyond that.
I think
Lovely
that's
stuff.
correct. And I think that's my whole turn. I'll just run past Ronna, and as I go, just go, run, darling, get
out! It is now the Ochre Jelly's turn. And the Ochre Jelly moves 10 feet up the corridor. Oh no. You're all doomed.
I don't think this Ochre Jelly is taking the get out of here quickly seriously.
No, I don't think so either. Honestly, I think that it really needs to listen to your comm devices much better. And it's clearly not doing that. Right, let's see what is next. Is it this bad boy? It is this bad boy. Okie dokie. So, that is that with the lair action. We go now to Fuck. Fuck, it's your turn. You're inside of this room and you can see that there is a big vault door over here. It is a large circular metal door that looks like it has some serious security mechanisms on it. Something that, if left undealt with, might lock you all in if you don't hurry up.
Okay. I'm going to run over to it then.
Cool. You've got 40 feet of movement, so I think you should be able to just make that. Yeah, easy. So that's 35 movement to make it up towards the door, like right there. And then the door opens.
Oh, right.
Inside, you see a very long chamber. This is 160 by 75 feet in length. It has metal portholes built into the ground. Each one of them seems to be a seal to stop a creature from getting out. And as you enter this room, a light comes on which illuminates the whole area and shows you just the depravity that this guy has had. In the middle of the room is a giant shark and a killer whale, both of whom are not in water. You also see that there is a giant spider, a mule. There is a bunch of jackals. There is a bunch of octopodes. There's a mastiff. There's even a fucking owl. All of these things have got it out for you, but some of them can move easier than others. Of course, the shark looks like it is suffocating and it can't fucking move. Same for the killer whale. It is obviously your choice whether you go near those things. Now, you are at the door. You see all of this enormous amount of creatures. And directly in front of you, you see that there is a giant weasel that looks like it wants your blood.
Oh, okay. Oh. Can I would have. Oh God. I'm gonna step in.
Yes.
Wait, how much movement did I have left after?
It
I
was
moved?
35 to get to where you are now, so it's 5 to stand
Okay,
here.
step in 40. Okay.
And then
I'm
I
gonna-
think you've got 1 key point left if you want to do Step of the Wind.
Yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm gonna go right and then up.
Okay.
So...
Just to give you a heads up, the actual hatch to leave is right dead center at the very top of the room.
Okay. So that's action dash, and then last key point.
Apparently you can fly, Bane. Apparently you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't doubt it. Sharks have done crazier things. So you've used... did you use a key point and an action dash?
Yes.
Right, so you were in here next to the ravens. You made it 35 feet to here and then 5 inside. You've then moved to here, which is 55 feet, so you've got another 25 left.
Oh, sweet.
Because you've got your action dash and your bonus action dash as well. So you've got the extra.
There we go.
Lovely. There's a bunch of unopened portholes right next to you in the ground. You have a sense that things might get weird if you do go and they open. Let's see what is in the room with you that has its turn now. This mastiff has its turn and it sees you. I'm kind of the mind to not make everything automatically aggressive in this room. So I think I'm just going to make it so that if you attack them, they will attack back. Because otherwise, we're never going to get the fuck out of this place. Honestly, I expected everybody to get through this a lot faster than you are. So let's, just for the sake of not killing everybody, if you make it this far, then they're only going to attack back if you attack them. So we'll just zoom past all of that, and we get to Ronna.
Runner is going to go to here, chug a health potion, and end turn.
Lovely. You'll find it in your inventory.
Yep. Let's go.
7 health. Nice.
Did that auto apply?
I have applied it for you.
Ah, thank you.
Alright, cool. That's Ronna's turn. We move on down the list. We go past a jackal, an octopus, a giant wasp, and we get to Durda. Durda, it is your turn. What's the plan?
I also just dash towards and also use my jump to make extra distance.
Okie dokie. Is this your full dash and jump? That should be
Yes.
a total of 100 feet.
Yep.
Cool. Then that's the end of your turn. We move on. We've got a giant diseased rat, and an octopus, and a swarm of bats, and a giant wolf spider, and the ankeg, and none of it can get to you. We have the giant shark's turn. The giant shark turns its head towards Fak, and it looks angry, but doesn't do anything. That's all. It is now the owl's turn, and the owl does shit all but preen itself. It is Eliora's turn. Eliora, what are you doing?
I might move.
Okie dokie. Give it
So
some.
do the. So here. Here's another thing.
Lovely.
You know what I might just do? I might just Misty Step.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Then fine. There we go. I think that's correct. Correct me if I am wrong.
Well, you've got the spell slots to do it, and that is the correct distance. So, yes.
Even thinking.
We move on now to the Ochre Jelly's turn, and it is going to move another 10 feet up the corridor. In fact, it's going to dash and go 20. Oh, no. It might just kill you. Do you know what? Do you know, now that the fact that the Ochre Jelly is all the way back there, I didn't realize what theme you were going for with your sorcerer, B. And I have since looked at the Ochre Jelly's abilities. And if it's hit by lightning damage or thunder damage, it splits into two jellies and it becomes multiple jellies, basically. It is resistant and immune to that.
Glad I didn't go near the jelly. I mean, ironically, I ran away from...
with lightning.
So, sorry, what were you saying, B?
Remember that I used the lightning bolt on the jelly.
You used light. It's a bolt of light. It wasn't lightning, I don't think, because it's a bolt of light that blinds people. It's not lightning.
Oh, light.
Yeah. That was the purpose of it, because it's radiant damage. Remember, it's 1d6 radiant damage. So and then the one that came afterwards was the what's it called again? The difficult terrain. So you've got.
I thought it was lightning for some reason.
Yeah, no. It was radiant damage with light. But yeah, that's what we had. Yeah, you had light with radiant damage. I remember it being 1d6 radiant because I checked it a second time. It is the lair turn. We are going to roll again to see how many more creatures will be released, and there are 3 being released. Let's see if Giddy's character will see more of these things. Let's see what we have. Right, so we've got F. Well, F1's already been released, so it can't be that. C1. Yeah, so that'll be the next one. Okay, so C1 is... Fuck, you see a mule! Oh no! And then next to you, you see an owl! Oh... No. I'm really trying here to be scared of an owl, but I don't think I can manage it, guys. And then finally, a hawk. There's just a bunch of random ass creatures that this scientist has been collecting, and for some reason it is now your problem. Okay. That is back up to the top of the order, and that should be our friend Fuck your bish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep just skipping along the side of this room.
Okie dokie. You've run out of your key points, but you can action dash.
Yes. Okay. There's my double move.
Nice. You are within running distance on your next turn to get out of here. It is now Ronna's turn. Ronna, what are you doing?
Runner runs, and that's it.
Okie dokie. I think at this point, are we saying that everybody's just running?
Yeah, it's literally going to take me 5 turns to get out of here.
Yeah,
I've counted it.
I think with the running, I think that we'll probably just continue on with the this whole thing without the need for turn order. So, because if you're not going to be engaging anybody in combat, and Giddy's character Fak has becalmed all of the creatures in here, and none of the guys in the next room are going to actually be attacking you, I think for the sake of time, we'll probably just expedite this whole process and say that you managed to get out okay. But you are welcome to walk through the next room if you want to see all of these wonderful creatures. there's some real fucking guys in here. There's a giant shark, which can't move. And a killer whale, which also can't move. We also did have
I think the people.
we had a mammoth. There was a woolly mammoth that wasn't released yet. That was also going to be released and able to come out. And lions. And all kinds of weird and funky shit. But for some reason, the fucking giant fish were the ones that got out first. That's kind of fucking weird, guys. It's kind of fucking weird. Well, it seems that you've managed to get out of here okay. I'm very pleased by that. I'm very happy that all of you have managed to escape this dungeon as well as you did. Is there anything in particular that you found interesting in this whole process while I tot up your scores?
That hurt.
Oh, yes. Yes, you certainly did take a lot of punishment from a lot of those creatures, didn't you?
Armor can splat.
Oh, yes. Yes, armor did splat. Very, very well put. Now then, about the totals. You've each earned, between you, with just your exploits in this place today, a large number. Let's go through one at a time. Durder, you are our Gold Star member today. You have succeeded in completing 310 tickets for your group. Very well done. That is nearly half of the group's total today. You're definitely built for this. I think that perhaps you have a future with the Cryptic Critters as a business. You might be in my seat one day, although my seat is a little bit small for you, I will say. Also, Fack you bish. Very, very good showing. You did 200 tickets. I'm so sorry. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I feel like I'm swearing at you every time I say it. I hope that you don't find that offensive.
No, that's
Also,
right.
it's very good that you've managed to find those potions of healing. When you did, those really did come in handy,
Yeah,
I
that
think.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you nearly died. That would have been a real bummer for me.
Very important.
Well, yes, it would be very unfortunate for you to die. But you know, we move on. Now then, Eliora, our newcomer, you have managed to take out one of the larger beasties. You got some of the treasure, and you killed one of the smaller beasties too.
You're welcome.
Just for good measure, I guess. So, Eliora, you've managed to get us 185 tickets. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good first showing. Ronner. Ronner. Well, you got 10. That's a number. And that's something that you should be happy about. You should be happy about getting
I hit things.
10. Yes. I'm very pleased. You got 10 there. I'm very happy about that.
I did damage. They killed it.
Yes, you did. Yes. Damage. Uh-huh. Yes. Very, very pleased by that. Now then, we've also received some very generous donations from outside sources. I feel that perhaps we're going to be seeing you all back again soon, I hope. But if we do, you've each earned from today's exploits a total of 330 tickets each. That's pretty impressive. Now you got 705 between your exploits, but we had 600 tickets donated just today alone. That's some crazy numbers there, guys. So I'm very, very pleased by that. But 330 gets added to each of your totals, and well, that's a number. So, give me a moment while I tot these up. I suppose, Feck, you've got 915 tickets now. That's very good.
I updated mine.
Runner, you've got 730. That's also very good. Very, very pleased by that. You should be anyway. You should be.
Good goal.
Durder, you've managed to get yourself 915 also. That's very, very, very good there. Very, very good there. And well, actually, our purchaser of today was our new recruit, Eliora, who got an orb of shielding. You didn't end up using it today, but it did reduce your total down to 50. So with the new 330, you've now got 380 tickets. That's very good. And I must say that the highest number of tickets between anybody so far is, well, it's Fack and Durder. You two are tied for the lead with the most tickets earned, having surpassed Elena. Yes, you've beaten Delena. That's very good. Thank you all for coming. I'm very pleased to have welcomed you all to the new business that I'm trying to run here. How do you feel?
Tired.
Hungry.
Totally
I could do
understandable.
lie down.
100% understandable. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I wish that we could do some more right now, but I think that the cell doors on this large laboratory complex have all closed, and I think that now it is probably time for us to end. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thanks, all of you, for being here for Cryptic Critters. That was really cool. I wanted to give you... I wanted to give you as much freedom of whatever you wanted to do as possible. But I also wanted to try and impress on you what scale this place was. And that if you wanted to do any of these rooms, you really had to, rapidly do it. And I think that there was a lot of, it's not metagaming to do your abilities and stuff, but using those abilities did add on a lot of, padded out time that it just ate into things later, you know? So I think that might have been what might have slowed things down a little. But, I mean, you made it out, and that's great. I don't have any problem with, if everybody's just going to run, we can just forego the turn order, because there's not really much point if no one's attacking you. We'll just go out of combat, right? But yeah, you managed it. Very, very good.
Yay.
And I'm very pleased that all of you managed it out as well, because now you get those nice bonuses that everybody's put in chat for you.
Yeah.
So there we go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thanks for being cool. And I guess I have nothing else to say, but if you can't be, I don't know, you can't be good to yourself, then at least be happy. But please do be kind to yourselves, because it's a rough world that we live in, and we've only got ourselves some days, and it's kind of shitty if we can only say nasty things about ourselves by ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just something that I've been thinking about lately. So,
Yeah.
anyway, let's have a good one. We'll hopefully see you on Thursday for some more Alandressa, where Mars and B are going to be rejoining us, and we'll be completing, hopefully, the battle that they're in the middle of a pirate ship with slave traders that they are trying to end. And we've got Stee returning to the table as well, so that's going to be very cool. We should have the whole gang together again for the first time in a few weeks. So I am very excited by that. But this is me signing off. Thank you, everybody, for being here once more. I hope to see you all again soon, and I'll definitely see you in a stream or another. I have 100% certainty on it. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye!
Bye.
Oh.